pin. Wow, that is neat. Hey guys, Randy here, and welcome aboard the Seabee Traveler channel. Check it out. We're gonna go see an old suspension bridge, if you can believe that, in Arizona. Wow. This bridge isn't something I'd planned on going to see. When I was stopped somewhere, somebody told me about it, so I thought, what the heck, might as well go check it out. It's only about 30 miles north of Yuma, and about an hour south of Quartzsite.
This is where my heart belongs, in Arizona, singing songs. Feel the spirit in the sand. I'm back in my homeland.
When I was looking up directions on how to get out here, I noticed that there are quite a few ranges up here to go target practice. Oh, here they are, right here. So there's a skeet, and you can shoot skeet here at this one. They have a range for small bore and pistols. They have a range for long rifles. They have a Yuma, the Yuma Police Department has a shooting range up here. And if you go up just a little bit farther, they even have an archery range. So there's quite a few places to come out here and get some target practice in, sight those guns in, or bows. But you can see the bridge straight ahead of us. That looks really cool. You can hear gunshots with all the ranges around. This is interesting. Want to see inside of here? Wow, look inside there. It's all the cables and tension wires. Wow, this is neat. It's all blocked off. Can't walk on the bridge itself. Wow, look at that suspension bridge. That is neat. I'm glad I talked to that guy. Didn't expect to see a bridge like this in Arizona. It's not too windy yet, so this is the McPhaul Bridge. You can kind of make the lettering out on that concrete spanning across the bridge there. But it was looks like a wood timber bridge. See if I can get a little bit closer. To see the construction of it, I can actually climb down below it. Might do that. Yeah, I can get down here too. This looks a little bit easier. It's slippery. Now you've got steel frame, and then it's all wood decking. Come over here, I think. Yeah, look at that. That is cool. No longer in use. I didn't do any research on this because I found out about it. So, all right. But how cool is that? Arizona's Golden Gate Bridge. There's some water down there too. So I was kind of hoping there may be a gate that you can walk. It's welded shut. They do not want you out there. That would have been neat to walk across there.
Singing, take me home tonight. I need you in my arms to wake up and feel alive. Sweet Arizona, yeah, I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough, no, I just can't get enough of you. Sweet Arizona. Sweet Arizona. Her hair was fire red like red rocks in the sun. Her eyes were stained glass like blue under the glacier runs. Nowhere we're going, still don't know where she came from. La la la, la la la.
Getting some target practice in back there. All right, so we're gonna head over to Castle Dome City. It's on I-90. I keep saying I-95, but it's on Highway 95, heading back towards Quartzsite from Yuma. And then once you turn off of I-95, headed towards the Kofa Wilderness. So it's beautiful country back there. So you get a nice scenic drive on the way out there, and then a cool town that has been a lot of its buildings are refurbished, and some of them are original. So I can't wait to get out there and check that out. All right, so here's the intersection of Highway 95. If we go right, like these guys, you'll go back to Yuma, and if you head left, the direction we're going would take you straight into Quartzsite. Well, nice boat there. Man, it's going up to, was that Lake Mitty? I think that was the name of it, Lake Mitty. Probably heading that way.
Wide open desert under endless blues. Red rocks climbing sunlit hues. Scent of sage in the desert air. Seems too long when I'm not there. Towering canyons like old friends. Sun kisses land where trail will bend. Back in the warmth of a fiery glow, Arizona is my home. This is where my heart belongs. In Arizona, singing songs. Feel the spirit in the sand. I'm back in my homeland. From the Grand Canyon to Sedona's light, cactus shadows in
Wow, there's actually more paved road than I thought there would be. It's been at least a couple miles since we've been off of 95, so that's kind of nice.
echoes of memories in the wind, painted deserts like a dream, footsteps in the red dirt road.
Check that out up in the sky right in the middle. There's a balloon or something. I thought it was a UFO for a second. Uh-oh, here's our... better slow down. That was the end of our pavement. Well, that was nice while it lasted. I wonder what that balloon is up there. It's tethered to something. Oh, what do you have here? Look, there's some rock hounds over there on the left. Looks like they're looking for something over there. Out getting their exercise, enjoying a beautiful day. I wonder what that tower is right there. Is that some sort of cell tower maybe? So this is the boundary line for the Kofa Wildlife Refuge. And I also, I see some storyboards out in the middle of a long ways out here. But I see a couple of them actually, so why don't we get parked and see what kind of information we can get. Boy, this is just beautiful scenery out here. Looks like that might be that castle dome. All right, well, thought we would stop and check this out. Now this is on the National Wildlife Refuge. So I will not be able to get a drone here. Oh, look at those big camping allowed activities. Camping 14-day limit, attended campfires, horseback riding, prohibited off-road vehicle travel, no firewood collecting, no mining or metal detecting, no rock collecting except Crystal Hill area, no caving or spelunking. A big old Gila monster there. Some bighorn sheep. So they have desert tortoise out here, flattened forelimbs and claws. Kofa National Wildlife Refuge protects over 665,400 acres of Sonoran Desert. Originally established in 1939 as the Kofa Game Range, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. So in '76, the service took over and established the National Wildlife Refuge. All right. Beautiful mountain range. All right, let's let's get out to this museum.
I met a girl there in the bright side of a dream. Sweet Arizona, sweet as I had ever seen. Listening to Rolling Stones and rolling in the deep. La la la, la la la, la la la. Drove out to Malibu, got lost along the way. Wound up in Mexico and thought we'd never stay. Cold drinks and hot beaches, we danced the night away. La la la, la la la, la la la. Singing, take me home tonight. I need you in my arms to wake up and feel alive. Sweet Arizona, yeah, I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough, no, I just can't get enough of you. Sweet Arizona.
Well, this looks pretty neat from what I can see so far. That looks like the office right there. And they have some cards. I bet that's to take. There's another part of the this museum that you can go to an actual mine. That must be giving you a ride out there and those things. They might have just got back from out there. Yep, they hurried up a little bit for me. Hey. All right. All right, we're past them. So I'm just going to get up here real quick, get parked, and then, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about checking it out here. So far, it looks really cool from the outside. This is going to be fun. No smoking here, not yonder, not in the Castle Dome City. Thank you. Oh, it looks kind of busy too. So this will be interesting. Now, they're saying that there's some reconstructed and some refurbished from the original Castle Dome City. Adam's cabin. Huh. This is going to be neat. Is this one of those booths that you can?
Yeah,
They glow?
Yeah, I gotta turn on the deal.
Oh, that's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Thank you. Oh, let's see. That's a cool little model. Castle Dome City mugs. It's a swirl carved out of pine. Oh, this is neat. What are these blue Anchor Ink signs?
They were actually produce boxes that he tore down and made walls and ceilings with. He got them from a warehouse.
Huh. Neat.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's a nice painting on that saw. Oh, that's neat.
No.
Oh, he's got some collection of there's a toilet and bedpans and huh. That's a cool collection. Never seen one like that before. Wow. Well, we'll start here. I think this was that Adam's cabin that we saw over the fence. Ooh, it's getting a little bit windy. Looks a little bit like Ronald Reagan there. Yeah, man, if you're out mining, you don't need much to come back to get some sleep for the next hard day. So, wash tub and floors are creaky. Some old jeans or something back there hanging. The bed does not look too comfortable, does it? Oh, here's a sign. George Adams was a miner. Ah, it's the original building. He built this cabin and mined here around the turn of the century. So he built this cabin. Some of his walls were made out of fencing, fencing material. Wow. Castle Dome silver is high-grade ore which yields about 45 ounces of silver per ton. Huh, from 1864 to 79. Pleasantly surprised, wow. Just so you know that when you pay, they prefer cash, but if you use credit, it's $2 more. This kind of reminds me of that Shakespeare, near Shakespeare, that old mining town. Get a personal tour. Wow, look at this neat house. Look at that old cart up there on the trestle. Castle Dome mine claim. Got some nice glassware. What do we have here? Investment in the mine. Oh, there's some shares. Huh. Miner's lights down here. Candles. Probably wrapped around those candles, huh? There's oil lamps. Here's some of those shares. Wow. And they're open, the sign said 10 to 5. Oh, is this an old schoolhouse? Wow. Let me get back here, see if I can get some room. Look at that. Castle Dome Schoolhouse. A broken bottle necklace. Let's see here. A school story by Dale Starchman, who went to school at Castle Dome in 1946. I like this. Looks like an old car door. They made it into a shelf. These cool desks. Oh wow, look at this. It's like a big old frog anatomy or something. Huh. Wow. Lots of old books. some poems about Castle Dome City. This is a pretty big museum. This is just part of it, and it goes, there's another section. We'll cross the road. I think this is the smaller one, but they said this one's smoother. The other one is, it's not as flat, a little bit rocky, so we'll see what it's like over there. There's a school bell. Kind of neat, they have a waterfall or a water fountain right there in the middle. A digger's room. A lot of rope hanging there. These old shoes. An old sink. I feel like I'm walking around in a... Oh, there's a dummy bomb. I used to have one of those. They would practice training in the desert. Used to be able to find a lot of those. It goes way back here. Wow. This is all military shack or something. When you're training for the desert warfare, Patton. Some old canteen, some leggings. Oh, look at this old pouch, leather pouch. A Navy uniform here. Good old wheelchair. Oh, look at this. This old hutch. It's got like metal on the sides. Buffalo soldier hat. A lot of signatures on the walls. Here's a book. It says this book is for military folks to sign only. Let's see here. Oh, this is neat. It's a nice little memorial to for military. I see a barber pole. We'll come back. Well, I don't know if we'll come back around. Let's go this way. It's got rock veneer. Yep, the barber shop. Wait a minute here. Hairdressing chair. Oh man. There's a footrest for it. Oh, that's neat. Corner hutch. Play some checkers here. Play some checkers while they're waiting to get a haircut. Razors, straight blades, different types of razors. It's hard to see in there. Huh. That's neat. I like that chair. Hi. The first owner. Isaac. A dog Pikachu. Oh, Pikachu, the dog right there. Didn't even see that in the picture. Looks like some old photos. Oh wow, look at this dollhouse. Wow. That is nice. Might be kind of hard to see in here. It is decked out. Wow, look at that. Oh, they even have furniture up here. That's funny. This old desk, doll clothes, hours and hours of a whole lot of fun. I see a lot of pictures of the jail. I wonder if there's one here. We'll find out. And this is the Miner's Diner. I said you can get some snacks, refreshments, chips, and stuff like that in here. Popcorn machine, got a little table. That old fridge is working. Hear it humming. Oh, that breeze feels good in the shade. It's kind of warm. It's like 82 degrees today. It's an old thermometer. Wow, this is neat. Boy. And that's the building where the mortared a bunch of rocks together, get a little fountain going. Colorado Mine Group. These are a few of the main mines among the hundreds of mines in Castle Dome District. Big Eye, we saw that coming in. Big Eye. A lot of cacti skeleton. It's like cholla, saguaro. It's an old plank of wood there. Old tortoise shell. There's another one. Wow, this is cool. Wanted to see. Look at this old glass. Wanted to see what's in here. Looks like some more stuff to see inside. Oh yeah, here we go. Your kind donations help preserve historic Castle Dome City. Thank you. Wow. Look at this drill. Some drill bits. Looks like some, man, chisels. I thought this was metal. That's carved out of wood. Wow. It's a big chunk of wood. Is that ironwood? Well, there's something down here. What does that say? Can't read it. It's a little bit dark. I think that's a big chunk of ironwood. Wow, look at that. Looks like a printing press or something. Oh, it is dark in here. With all this lettering. There's some stamps. It's like an old press. I like the way it's just everything built out of whatever you could get. There's more. I like how these lights turn on. Some old food stores, plates. Wow. That's all encased in glass. Levite isos partitions. Look at that old blanket quilt. It's a curtain. Oh, look at these old sugar bags. Oh, here's a or shipped. Freight arrival. 5 bacon, 9 lard. Oh, here's the saloon. This little bar. Looks like it had a plate itself, one of those. Yeah, look at all these you have. Word roll. Oh, it was a word roll. Look at, oh, wool barrel. This is great. This is great. All right, let's head back to the back of these buildings we've already been in. Get some shade in the hot summer. Wow. It's just, this thing is huge. Man. I have a couple hours to look at stuff before they close, and hopefully I make it over to the other side. This is amazing. It's an old gas station or look at some sort of game. Oh, look in here. A baseball glove. Smells like a garage in here. It does. It's like that persistent smell of old oil. Speaking of that, the good old days. I do remember using those. An old diner, electric. I thought that was a coffee. This makes hot water, maybe. There's actually some people in here. It's a picture of some people eating. Wow. And that was it, 2 fans. Oh, there's a lot more stuff in there. A record player, fan on the floor. Lyman Wall CDs, last legitimate miner, engineered and built his own equipment. Wow, look at that. Some little baby car. Beads to play with, a tray to hold stuff. It's tin. Wow, that is neat. And a whole lot of trinkets, lighters. Wow, look at all those lighters. I've never seen such a large collection of lighters, old ones. Wow. This collection of cigarette lighters was donated by Mrs. Mildred Davis. She collected over 1,200 lighters and she never smoked. Wow. Never smoked. It's dark in here. Feels good. That breeze feels really good. All right. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, wow. Look at this wagon. Do not climb on the wagon or you will be wanted like this man. And that's the seat. So they carried supplies or something in here. Wow. Luggage rack underneath. There's something. Get some more stuff, I think. Steel on steel. Probably had to grease that up. Like an old boiler of some sort. If you are into mining in old towns, it's an old stretcher. Carry you out on. But if you like old mines and old towns, ghost towns, this is definitely someplace you need to come see. I like this old, carried supplies down into the tunnels. Supplies and men. Another cool mining town. When I went to Bisbee, I went in and took the tour back into the actual mines. That was neat. It's got a gold pan, so they would let you pan for gold here maybe at one point in time. All right, let's get back over here. What's this old building? It's got 10 sides. Wow, look at this. So they have like a fabric on the roof to help probably keep it a little bit warmer, not much. Wow, cookhouse, meals all hours. Table is set and ready for the next shift. That's your stove. Oh, wow. Heaps of biscuits and gravy, rabbit stew, jojoba nut bread, baked palo verde beans, Castle Dome's finest. They say this stove is too far gone to restore, but it oozes with memories of good food and good fellowship. Well, imagine coming in a small town like this. I think they got up to around, at its peak, around 3,000 people out here. Is that an old soap or something there? Let's poke our head in here and see what we got. Oh, a little sunroom. Wow. Lots of glass out here. Look how pink that glass is. Starting to turn magenta. Well, I don't know if the camera can pick. Yeah, I guess it will. Beautiful. Another saloon? A cantina. What's back here? Wow, look at an old table made out of, looks like probably some sort of spool. Old and fragile. Do not sit on this chair. It's a little record player. This had a fancy bar top here. This guy's looking kind of shady over here. Mercantile store looks like. Well, this room had carpet. Look at that. An old safe. Got some silver bars in there. Smelting pot. Is that what this was? Some sort of smelting pot or something here. Look at this old register. Man. They don't make them like this anymore. Boy, you might need that an old safe or something? Look at that. Look how small. Look how small the compartment is to hold stuff. You might need 2 days out here. Lyman Wall began getting claims in the Castle Dome district in 47. Lyman Wall met his maker in 1991. His wife Lottie sold the claims, did well by them, and she is 98 years old. Doing well and living with one of her sons. Lyman built the mill out of scraps from a junkyard in Yuma. Old airplane parts, engines, metal, and what have you. There's Lottie Wall. She's the one who sold the claims. The wife, wow. Wow. They even had a pipe organ in here. Wow, how cool is that? I wonder what this handle does. I'm afraid, I don't know. So I don't know if there's a bell up there in the steeple. There is a bell. Looks kind of, oh, it's moving. Yeah. Maybe I won't ring it. It's a pretty cactus garden here too. Right in front of this hotel. We'll stop at the sheriff's office on the way out. The stage depot. So this is where that trough, looks like it was lined with metal so it could run through. A little waterfall. That would probably be pretty neat when it's going. Yeah, let's go check out the hotel. Gotta do it, gotta walk in. Oh, here's the gambling room. Look at, they had roulette wheel. Wow. Dog's playing poker. Little poker game going on too. This is actually really nice in here. If it was like this back in the day, man, this would have been a popular spot. What does that say? There's a sign in there. P.B. Hodge came down from the Castle Dome mine Tuesday. He says that the miners are more than pleased with the prospects. Little parlor area. Oh, we can't go up there. So this is where you check in, maybe? Well, May not be able to go up there, but there you go. I have no idea what's up there, so it looks nice from down here. Probably there's even another room, I think right there or something. Huh. Well, that'll be interesting to see. Look how old these stairs are. Kind of like the bird cage in Tombstone. Kind of reminds me of those. Those are really worn over throughout the years, people walking up. I like the detail in the roof here. Well, this was cool. Look at that clock. This was cool. All right. Let's go check out the sheriff's office here. I don't know if we're going to have time to get over to the other side. May have to be coming back here. I asked, just so you know, I asked, this is not part of the Kofa National Refuge. But look at these old shotguns. Got a lock in there, locked them in too. Wow. It's a cool desk. Well, this is the jail. Oh, look at that. There's a rabbit. Oh, I don't know if you could see it. It's too bright. This is a jail cell. It's really dark in there. That would be the only cot. It's a one-room cell. Got some leg irons. Look at that. The door still works. Look at these old handcuffs. Man, that would be so uncomfortable. Look at that wood, how it was just bent. Wow. So this is the sheriff's office. We'll work our way around. It's the church. Oh. Want to have some dresses made or something? This is a place to come to. Some of these old hats. Well, you can't go back here, but there are some old dresses back here. That's pretty. Even have the boots down there. Old ones hanging on the wall. Wow. It's like 80 degrees and it's a little bit warm in here. So I couldn't imagine in the middle of summer what it was like. She's working away. That's a pretty neat sewing machine. You know, foot press to keep it going. Wow. Look at that fancy hat. Oh, you can try on hats if you want. Oh, here's a blacksmith shop. Look at that big old bellows there. Wow. The big old vent catching all that heat too. Kind of old tools, like old pipe wrench. And bridles, look at, man, some old leather too. All right. All right. This is an old lathe. Wow, had an electric motor. That motor ran a belt up to there. It ran this one, and there's also a belt going over to this bandsaw. Wow. That's a trailhead over there, but let's check out the rest of the buildings here. Uh-oh, bench tipped over. Oh, the bank. Humboldt Safe Deposit and Trust. It's a pretty big safe. Gary Safe Company. Gary or Carrie? This building's made out of rock and mortar. It's been reconstructed, it looks like. Maybe some original stuff. It's an old portrait. It's funny. You have this rock face and then they crown mold it with metal. And what's this? I see a washing machine. I wonder if this, oh, a stone cabin made out of wood. So the name of them were stone, I guess. House at Stone Cabin. Stone Cabin is on the way to Quartzsite from here. Was this? Did they move this here? Let's see. Stone Cabin. About 20 miles north from here on Highway 95 is a location of Stone Cabin. Much of the cabin is still intact, having been built in early 1700s by the French. 250 years. A stopping point for 250 years, being one of the oldest in the Southwest. This part of the history of Stone Cabin is about two women, Flora and Billy. Billy's husband died early. The stone cabin seen on several Highway 95 signs was a busy little place for about 36 years, run by Billy and her sister Flora. Huh. Got plastic covered in plastic. It's like a pretty cool quilt. A quilt with all the states. Some old dresses. It's got a little bit of damage on that one. Afraid to touch them. Look at that rack. Look at that. Some sort of cap. All right. This old mill or something here. It's a well digger. Well, same kind of concept. Big old tower. Got part of the pylon for that. Oh, some old outhouses or something here. So they had an old rail. Yeah, pretty new. Guessing we aim to please, you aim to please. That's funny. But there's a trailhead over here, and I just don't. I don't think I'm gonna have time to go over there. I'm gonna have to come back. I'm gonna have to come back and check out. Let's see what's over here. But you can kind of see, he said it was a little bit rocky and not as flat. Bot Solo, sharpening saws. What do we have in here? Oh, this is lots of woodworking tools. Lots of saws. Wow, look at all those saws. I don't know, maybe is that an interesting picture? Might be. All right, I'm gonna have to see. An old bedroom. It's a little old piano. Get that. Oh man, this looks like, is that coyote skin probably? It's probably coyote. I'm not touching it. Look at that old chair. Ah, that's creative. Chair made out of barrel. Wow, look at that. That is neat. A couple of carpenters or something there. Wow, this dry heat out here. keeps this pretty good. Follow the path. Okay, we are not gonna go out there today. I've made the executive decision to not go today. I'm gonna come back on a different time. Maybe next year when I'm in Quartzsite, I'll come down and we'll go to the other side when we have more time. But I'm happy with just what we saw here today. This is worth it. And also, they have, if you want to go into the actual mine shaft, you can do that. I wasn't going to have time for that today, so maybe I can do that next time. It's a little bit pricey. I think it was like $80. 75 cash, $80 credit card. So I called ahead of time to see. I think we are done. Let's, yeah, I'm gonna head back to the truck. Get one last look at this courtyard area. You know what, I kind of liked this picture right here with that church up against that mountain. All right, hold on a sec here. Let me get a picture of this. All right, well, this was really fun. Thanks for coming along. If you like this kind of stuff, don't forget to reach down and click that like button. It really does help. Helps the channel grow, helps them put a little bit of money in the gas tank so I can get out, do these kind of things that I enjoy. Hopefully you enjoy too. So this is our exit, and we're gonna head out. All right, well, I stopped and asked a couple questions as I was leaving, and he said, a lot of these buildings, back in the day, this whole district, there's about 3,000 people living in this whole district. And a lot of these buildings that we saw were spread out in the desert and the Yuma, the Proving Grounds area, all that. So he decided they were gonna tear them up, just demolish them. And he says, don't do that, let me come get them. So he went over with the trailer, got them, bought a lot of the buildings over here. So maybe next time I'll do the actual mine tour, and then we'll go check out that area. All right, well, that's gonna do it from Castle Dome City. It was a blast checking this place out. But anyways, I'm gonna sign off, and just remember, never say goodbye, always see you later.